How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneck Shark here with another new movie review for you. So let's go right into this review and see what it's about. So I just got done watching an awesome film called Irrational Man. Now, Irrational Man came out in 2015, and this movie has a great cast, a great writer, a great director. And this awesome movie is basically a crime drama thriller, and it was very interesting and very well done. Now, this film was directed by the awesome, the amazing Mr. Woody Allen. Now, everything I feel Woody Allen makes is amazing, and he's just an amazing director. He's a great comedian, too, and great actor. I mean, quite a few of the movies that he's directed, and he was actually like one of the main stars in it, I think, are some of his best ones. But you might recognize some of his films that he's directed as such great movies as the awesome, the original Sleeper. Now, Sleeper was a 1970s movie that he made that was very sexually based, and it was considered a big movie at the time, especially for how much sexual controversy it brought forth, and that he was willing to go the extra mile to really bring you a movie during the 70s that was very sexually liberating. It was actually a really good movie. I really recommend checking it out. It's really funny, really amazing. I mean, you know, Woody Allen is amazing in it. He directed it superbly and amazingly. Now, you might also recognize another awesome film he directed. And that awesome film is the awesome, the amazing Hollywood Ending. Now, Hollywood Ending was a great, awesome film that came out around 2005, 2004. And that also had a great ensemble cast as well, and was directed and starred Mr. Woody Allen. And that's just another one that really shows how great of a writer Mr. Woody Allen is. And he's an all-around awesome director and just a cool person, I feel. Great actor. And he's just awesome and all around, and I really enjoyed him in pretty much all of his movies, and I always enjoy pretty much most of his movies he directs. Now, Irrational Man, like I said, has an awesome, amazing cast. This awesome cast stars the awesome Mr. Joaquin Phoenix. Now, Joaquin Phoenix you might recognize as the brother of River Phoenix, who we lost back in 1993. Or you might recognize him as the brother of Summer Phoenix. But a couple movies that he really is known for, that he actually got his start at, was the 1989 film Parenthood. That was actually his first feature film, and it's one that stars the great Steve Martin. It was just a really awesome film, directed by Ron Howard. And just an all-around fun film. He's actually a teenager in the film, so it was kind of interesting seeing him so young, getting started out. And so you kind of got, you know, used to seeing him at such a young age, and then finally he grows up, and you're like, wow, he's so old now, you know? But Parenthood is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. He also was in another great film that came out in 2002 and was directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and that is Signs. Now, Signs is an amazing movie and probably one of M. Night's best films. Stars also Mel Gibson, and it's an all-around awesome alien kind of sci-fi thriller, you know, supernatural type of film, and it's just really well done, and Joaquin was amazing in it. Now, Joaquin in Irrational Man was really good. I loved his character. I thought his character was very interesting, and he really played the part so well. He did such an amazing job, too, in the film, because you really felt his emotion for what his thinking was like in the film, and how his character basically, how it started out, and then how it ends at the end of the film. Just you're like, wow, he really brought that character full circle, and he did an amazing job in it. He was super funny, super awesome in it. Really enjoyed him in it. We also have in the film the gorgeous and most beautiful actress, Miss Emma Stone. Emma Stone, I have been in love with since Superbad, and she has just been, I think she's always amazing. She always plays like that girl next door kind of characters, and so throughout her evolution in her career, I feel that I've seen a lot of different characters, and it's nice to see because she really has taken the opportunity to really create a great, you know, circumference of different characters. And this was no exception. This movie, she did a really funny job, an amazing job in it. really bringing this character to life. You might recognize her from such Steve Carell-led films as Crazy Stupid Love, with Ryan Gosling and Julianne Moore as well, which was a really fun film. Probably one of her first kind of dramatic roles versus, teeny bopper type of roles. It was a really good film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But that really showed her acting prowess. You might also recognize her in such awesome newer film that's just been put in theaters, and that's Battle of the Sexes, again with Steve Carell. And this one is based on the true life story of the two different sexes, female and male, in the tennis leagues, and how Billie Lee King says that they're just as good as the men in their battle, basically. So it's quite an interesting role that Emma Stone took on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that film. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's really good, and that's one that a lot of people have come to really recognize and see because it's so brand new. But also at the same time, her getting to play such a famous character that's of a real person is going to really put her to the top, I feel, of people's radars of wanting to see her movies. And just she did a amazing job in this film. I really liked it. Her presence on when she finds out what Joaquin Phoenix has done and all that kind of stuff, it's really awesome. Just how her character alters throughout the movie too, and how she's like this love-struck puppy, and then at the end she's like this battle-torn woman. It's a really awesome role, and she did a great job, and I enjoyed her in it. We also have in the film another great actress that is a great comedian and has been doing so many different roles, and just you know her, you love her. She's an amazing chameleon in the film industry, and that is Parker Posey. Parker Posey is just an amazing actress, and her in this role was kind of very different for me because she's played so many different roles, but in this one she really played kind of like a love-struck puppy type of character, or someone that's not satisfied with their lives but has found something that does make them satisfied. And it was a nice role to see her in compared to her other comedy type of roles and other serious roles she's done. Now, you might recognize Parker Posey from such awesome films as A Mighty Wind, which was an amazing film, so stinking funny, so amazing, lots of great musical numbers. You might also recognize her from another awesome film, and that is Josie and the Pussycats, playing kind of the bad guy in the film, and she's absolutely hilarious in it. Such a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Such worth a watch. But Parker Posey is amazing in everything I see her in. She's really good in this, like I said. But everything I see her in, she's just such a chameleon and such a different character in each film. And I just absolutely think she's one of the best actresses out there. She's just amazing. Loved her in the role, like I said. Just all around, the performance that she performed in the film was very interesting. Because simply for the fact that I don't feel I've ever seen her in a role where she plays kind of a married woman that's interested in another man because she's not satisfied with her current man. I really don't recall any other movies where she played that kind of character, or like a professor type of character. And so this kind of role was so different for me, and so it was so refreshing to see something new from her. And it just made the movie even better, seeing her in such an awesome role. So, if you're not familiar with what Irrational Man is about, the premise of the film is as such. Joaquin Phoenix plays this professor of this college, and he is having a platonic relationship with Emma Stone, who Emma Stone is in love with him. Then he also is in a physical relationship with Parker Posey, who is married and feels that she's in a loveless marriage and that she wants to get out of it and be with Joaquin Phoenix. Well, he feels like his life has no purpose, and he overhears something one day, and basically that ignites something in him for him to do something for somebody, and basically creates the rest of the film and up to its finale. So I mean, it's an interesting film. It was really well done. I had no idea what it was actually about, and after watching it, I was like really blown away. Like, man, this is a really awesome movie. The whole concept behind it, and just it was like something a little different for Woody Allen. Not just like a basic love type of story or like a stupid comedy. It was actually a very interesting story. And I really enjoyed it because the characters of Joaquin and everyone involved were just really awesome, and the climactic end was really awesome too. So if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out. Worth a watch, people. Really good. So that's it for this movie review, folks. As always, thank you for watching. As always, please hit that like button. And hit subscribe if you haven't already. If this is your first time here, hit that like so you don't miss one of my awesome videos. Because that bell notification will tell you when the new awesome video is up. And as always, please keep your eyes out for any new or older videos you might not have seen mine yet. And as always, go ahead and check that link out below. Especially with now it's October. It's best time of the year to get awesome horror movies. And that link below will tell you all about the Awesome Horror Pack, which is a monthly subscription where you can either get 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays right to your door. And what better way to not have to worry about going out somewhere to get them and they come right to your door and they're awesome just random horror movies that you can watch. Maybe it's something you've seen or something you haven't seen. And also, they have limited awesome editions that they only produce and put out that you get in some of these awesome boxes. So you got to keep your eyes out for those too as well. And also, if you hit that link below, I'll get you a discount on your first month if you're interested. Or if you are interested, hit me down with a comment and let me know, and I'll hit you up with that link exclusively to you. And as always, catch you in the next one.